All right, we are out of work. We're on to the gym. What do we have going on today? Chest and biceps. Now you're probably wondering, we had chest and biceps 2 videos ago. How are you doing that again? Well, we had chest and biceps, we had legs, which I didn't get recorded, then we had the back and shoulders, and then we had a rest day yesterday. Rest day was very well needed. Felt like I got a lot out of that rest day. Today we got a good, decent amount of calories in. After I finish these, you're also probably wondering what driving hazard I brought today to eat. We got some taco flats. My mom made, really good looking. So after I eat these, I'm gonna be at 2,942 calories, something like that. I know it's 2,900 and something. Also, I got this Fit Crunch bar right here. This thing's pretty good. This is the PB&J one. Probably the best flavor that they have going on. And we got the beanie on today. I'm not feeling too great about my hair. I miss my long hair. I also miss the buzz. I don't like this kind of in-between thing that it's doing. Ooh, this traffic is gonna be fun. Friday afternoon traffic is always the best. But yeah, so we had that rest day yesterday, so now we're back to chest and biceps, and just like last time, we're gonna throw in a single tricep exercise at the end. And I also have to do abductors and calves, and also my cardio. We're gonna see if we get to that cardio. I don't want to be here all night. I also brought a shake. I brought a 42 gram Fairlife, better than the Premier protein shakes I've been having. Now, not that there's anything wrong with those Premier protein shakes. I absolutely love them, but 42 grams is a lot bigger than 30 grams. That's 12 extra grams of protein I'm getting, and it's also like, 70 calories more. It's not a whole lot of calories, but you know, we're bulking, so more is more, regardless of how, if it's tens or if it's hundreds. Oh, damn it. Had a piece of chip fall down. No man left behind. We're gonna salvage that friend. Yeah, he made it. It didn't go too far. Not like he fell all the way down in between the seater and I. But yeah, that's a good taco. What exercises are we going to be doing? Gosh, I don't know. This is probably like a rough draft of what's going to happen today. It could change depending on if anyone's on anything, or if anything doesn't feel great, or if anything, you know, if I walk in there and I'm like, I want to do that. So this is just a rough draft. So I'm thinking I'm going to start, it's chest and biceps. So we're going to start with chest first. It's a bigger muscle. We're going to bounce around, do one chest, one bicep, one chest, one bicep, and then 4 each. So rough draft for the chest and biceps portion will be incline dumbbell press. Ooh, let's do a little tap here so it's not like a flashbang in the background. There you go. Now you can see all the cars going by. Incline dumbbell press. Now I'm thinking a concentration curl for biceps. We'll do flat dumbbell fly, hammer curls, low to high cable flies for that upper chest and more. And then probably do it's getting tough now, real tough. Concentration curl and hammer curl already. There's another curl. Oh, cable curls, yeah. Let's do some cable curls. Standing cable curls. For chest, we'll do off with dips, some body weight dips. And if I don't know if they have something for body weight dips. If they don't have something for body weight dips, we'll probably end up doing high to low cable flies. Like bent over. And then finally for biceps, we'll probably do a preacher curl. So that's just like a rough draft of what we're gonna do. That could obviously change depending on how we're feeling, depending on who's there, what they're doing, if something's taken. We got a little compression under here. We're gonna hide for a while until we get a decent amount of pump going. But yeah, I'm hoping my brother will get in there pretty soon so I can see him in there. It's cool to see him lifting in there. He does a whole different style of lifting with his powerlifting, but it's just nice to see him. You know, I don't get to see him too often. I work all day. He has school all day. The only time we really get to see each other is in the gym. And when you're like a serious lifter and you have a life outside of the gym, it's kind of hard to see people you care about all the time. You try to see them as much as you can, and you make time to see them. You know, I see him at home, but you know, I think I see him more in the gym than I see him at home. You know, he's upstairs doing his homework. I'm downstairs watching Sam Sulek videos and eating my dinner when I get home from the gym. You know, or I'm eating my meal before I go into the gym, and he's still doing his homework. That college stuff is no joke. I wasn't really interested in that aspect of life. I couldn't think of a career that I wanted to pursue that required a college degree, or that I wanted to pursue that was worth doing another 4 years of school. Because it's not like I got bad grades in school or anything. I had no problem. I didn't study or nothing, and I did pretty fine. You know, a few failing tests, but I never failed a class or anything. I passed all my classes, pretty good grades, 80s. I had no problem. It was just I really didn't like the schoolwork. I didn't like doing any of that stuff. It didn't interest me, and it didn't seem like doing another 4 years of it was worth it for any type of degree I was interested in. Maybe something like sports medicine would be cool, but I don't think that was worth 4 years of more education and more filler classes. You know, I don't want to take like an English class if I want to do sports medicine or something like that. And just because I love the gym doesn't mean I'm going to like that learning about all that stuff. I mean, yeah, some of it's really cool, like the anatomy aspect of it, but all those filler classes, in my opinion, weren't going to be worth it for me. That's my own personal opinion. That's why I like working where I'm working. I do some manual labor. I like hands-on stuff. You know, some people are like, oh, why didn't you go to trade school? That's still like a year and a half of school. And the only thing I was really interested in for that was auto mechanics. And most of these cars are going electric. I know not all of them are going to be electric. A lot of people are going to try to keep their gas and diesel vehicles for as long as they can, especially those big car fans. But yeah, they're gonna fade out at some point, and I don't want to be 50 years old down the line still needing to work and having all them switch to electric and me being like, what am I gonna do? You know. So I like my job. You know, I went in right out of high school. I started working there summers in high school. Been there for 4 years. I like the guys. I like the work. Some days are hard, especially when you're doing manual labor and stuff like that. Like today, I was doing cardboard again with my buddy John. I love John. He's funny. He's cool to hang. He's cool to work with. You know, sometimes a little disagreements, but that's what happens with any friend. You know. But yeah, I like working with him a lot. But yeah, he was with me again and picked up a box. Had I thought I was screwed. I saw something leaking on my sweatshirt, and I saw chunks. First thought process was, holy shit, someone had yacked in a fucking box, and it got on me, because it smelled like yak, and I was literally about to yak myself. It took everything in my power not to. I thought I was done for. He started getting me Lysol wipes, started wiping down my sweatshirt. I took off my sweatshirt. I got some on my pants already. I was wiping down my pants. And then we look inside the garbage truck compactor. Well, it's a recycling truck, but we call it a garbage truck. In the compactor, and we're looking in, and we move one of the boxes to see, and it was 2 Dunkin' Donuts cups, like those like plastic cups, the larges, the clear ones, so you could see inside of it, and it was congealed coffee. So it had gone bad and chunked up, and it was coffee that had gone bad, and that's what spilled on me, and that's why I had that putrid smell. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. We didn't even try to take it out of there. We were just like, well, you're going in that compactor. This is your new home. So we let that thing, go, close, and crush it up, never to see that again. Oh, God. I took a nice shower when I got home, washed those clothes. Whew. Yeah, you're going to have some days like that where some bad stuff happens, but in my opinion, I'd prefer to deal with that and wipe myself off with a Lysol wipe than sit in a class for like hours on end and then gotta go to another class 2 hours later for a few more hours. That's my personal opinion. I'd prefer to deal with the physical than the mental. That's just my own personal opinion. Take it as you wish. And there's some people that are like, I like using my head. I don't like picking things up at all. I don't like using my hands. I'm uncoordinated. You got to kind of figure out what person you are, what you like, and do what you like. I like picking things up, See, some people stuff these boxes pretty heavy. Some of them are big enough to fit me and John inside. Like some huge boxes, and then they stuff stuff inside of the boxes. And sometimes we both got to pick it up together. I'm a strong dude, but I can't. I got a pretty big wingspan for my height. I don't got a freaking 7-foot wingspan. I'm not reaching around a huge box and picking that up with my back. I gotta lift about 6,000 pounds of boxes all day. I'm not gonna throw my back out on one box. So sometimes we gotta do a little teamwork and work together. But if it's like a pretty decent sized box that's a little heavy, I'd like to pick it up, by myself. I'd like to throw a little bit of my strength in there, Or if you're doing like commingle and you got like barrels of plastic bottles and cans and glass bottles. The glass ones are pretty heavy. Getting under that and picking that up and throwing it in the recycling truck, that can be pretty fun sometimes. But some people would be like, why the heck do you like that? That seems annoying. That seems like I wouldn't ever want to do something like that. That's just because, that's how you operate. This is how some of us here operate. Some people at my job are there because they just kind of got stuck there. Not everyone. But then there's some people like me who are there because they want to be there, I really like it there. Actually, one of my buddies from high school actually just started working there the other day. I saw him today. They got him weed whacking this long uphill strip, and I was thinking like, whew, I used to hate doing that. And I asked him, I was like, oh, how'd you like it? And he was like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Some people like things better than others, It's just all about perspective and personal opinion. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that aspect of life. But yeah, we got chest and biceps. So I don't think I got much else to say. I'm probably gonna finish eating these tacos on the rest of this drive. And see you guys in the parking you guys in the parking lot. Alright guys, I actually lied. We are not at 2,900 calories. I forgot to calculate or to track the shell of the taco. I tracked the meat and the cheese. I probably shouldn't have tracked the cheese because it's not that much, but I tracked however much it weighed. I got a little scale at home. But yeah, I tracked it, and it ended up, I'm at 3,088 calories before getting into here. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. 3,088 calories. That's pretty good right now. I still need 912 calories for the rest of the day. I gotta hit that 4,000 goal. Honestly, won't be too bad because I got this, and this bar is 430 grams, 400 calories and 30 grams of protein, and it's 23 grams of carbs, which honestly isn't that many carbs if I'm being honest. And then I also got this, which is like another 230, so that's 630 calories out of the 912 that I need. So I'm only gonna need like 300 after, I don't know, I'm not good with math, but I'm not gonna need much after that. This isn't a lot of carbs though. Yeah, I'm not gonna need much after that for dinner. You guys are gonna think I'm a little gross, but found a piece of meat I left. Hear me out. It's on the console of the car, so not like it's that dirty or anything. But hear me out. Don't tell anyone. We're gonna make some pre-workout. So, as usual, we gotta have some type of this raw nutrition sebum stuff. It's pretty good. Not crazy about this specific flavor, but the last time I had this, I actually got a pretty wild pump. I also got some pretty wild tingles from the beta alanine. I think it depends on what I have in my stomach that day, or how much water. I don't know. It hit pretty hard last time. I'm hoping I get some similar effects this time, but it was pretty gnarly. So we're gonna hope for something just as gnarly. I'm hoping not to spill as much pre-workout in the car this time. Last time was pretty bad, if you guys remember the last video. Yeah, sorry these videos are a little long, some of them. Yeah, the last video was pretty long. What was that, an hour and 7 minutes? I mean, I don't expect you guys to watch the whole thing. You guys could skip around if you want, but I appreciate you guys watching even just a little bit of these videos. It helps me, you know, helps me grow as some type of creator. I don't know. I just be lifting and recording videos of me lifting. It's kind of for me to also watch my own progress in the gym. I used to just post it to Snapchat, and I had like a public story I used to post everything, but I'm trying to get more on this YouTube because I think I can reach a broader audience if I just stay consistent. Because the more people I can reach out with this, the more I can grow, not only as a creator, but grow as an influence for other people and help them with their gym journey. And whatever advice I can give. I mean, I'm not a freaking guru or nothing, but I do have some advice for the beginner lifter. I mean, I'm not freaking Sam Sulek or nothing. I'm not Larry Wheels. I'm not a Trend Twin. But you know, I'd like to think of myself as a little more advanced than a beginner lifter. You know, I can provide as much help as I can. You know, I'd like to say I'm a little knowledgeable in the bodybuilding sense. I mean, I won a show. I won one. And we're going for another one this July. So, I mean, like I said in the last video, we're not expecting anything crazy. results wise. I mean, we're gonna expect to look crazy, look pretty freaking gnarly, but we're not expecting, because the bodybuilding community is really growing, so I'm expecting there to be some real good competition, and a lot of people are really learning a lot through the internet and TikToks and people like Sam Sulek that know what they're talking about, and following someone like him, or following the Trend Twins and getting that motivation. You don't really need motivation from other lifters, but it does definitely help, especially when you're beginning and you're starting out and you don't know where to start, and you got guys like that can help you out. And I'm hoping to one day get to a level like that where I can be someone's influence to help them out with their lifting journey. But yeah, we're gonna try for that comp in July. My parents keep telling me, dude, we go on vacation in July. Last year you had such a hard time. You were dieting our whole vacation. We go down the shore for a week. It's nothing crazy. We got like a little house that we stay at. It's not ours, we just rent it. All the other houses on the block are freaking mansions, like mini mansions. They're huge. My dad likes to call them McMansions. Yeah, they're pretty big houses, and then there's just like our little house that we stay at, and we like it, we love it. But yeah, last time, not this past summer, but the summer before, I was dieting the whole time, and I was just staring at those fried Oreos. They are good, those fried Oreos. They are really good, but calorically, they are not good. They are pretty high in calories, pretty high in carbs, but they're really delicious. And I was eyeballing those the whole time, and I was on a really strict diet. I was going to the grocery store down there, and I was only allowed to eat like whatever was on my diet. That was it. I wasn't just eating in a deficit. I wasn't just eating 1,200 calories and like this many carbs and this many. I was eating exactly what I was told, and that was it. It was like, oh my god, I don't even remember what the diet was. It was like I had to have salmon and beans and tuna and lettuce and broccoli. Yeah, I had to have a shake. It was just very specific things, and I couldn't eat anything down there, and everyone was just eating like animals. Because we're down the shore, we're on vacation. That's what we're supposed to do, You're supposed to pig out a little bit. You're supposed to let go. But yes, my parents, they're like, oh, why don't you find one either before or after vacation? And I'm like, if I do one after, I'm still going to be dieting. And if I do one before, I'm probably still going to be dieting. It's just the diet happened to be real gnarly in July because the competition was in July. I started dieting in June, and we're not going to be on, like, if I do a competition I guess if I do one in June, I'd be done, and I could be eating by July. Something to think about. They still haven't posted the schedule, like I said, so I might take a little look at that today, because it's Friday, see if they've posted anything for 2025 at all. I really doubt it. I'm kind of expecting to be seeing some stuff up there by November, but I think right now I don't think we're going to see anything for a little bit. But pre-workout is made. We got like this really cool orange red looking color, and it's probably going to taste like stale gum again. It does give a crazy pump. Let me taste it. Let's see. I mean, I do double scoop it, so it might be because it's 2 scoops, but it says on here 1 scoop or 2 scoop, It's like the guy at the ice cream store or ice cream shop. I don't know who's going to an ice cream store. It's like the guy at the ice cream shop. He's like 1 scoop or 2 scoop, Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna shook it up enough this time around. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty good. It's not the best tasting pre I've ever had. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm very blunt about things. I'm very honest when it comes to this stuff. When it comes to most things, I'm actually pretty honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. It's not bad, but I've really had some really crazy pre's before that have had some pretty good flavor. Some like real, oh my god. I'm technically an affiliate for this raw stuff, but I don't post enough about them, as I should. But I'm gonna give my real opinion. Best tasting pre I've ever had, and I'm not trying to glaze Sam Sulek. I love watching his videos and stuff, and I really look up to his physique. I don't even think he's part of Hostile anymore. I don't know. I think he's no longer a Hostile athlete. I think he's like solo now. I don't know. I'm not too in depth with what's going on with like athletes and their affiliations with other companies and stuff like that. But when I went to his meet and greet, you had to get a ticket to see him and all that. You had to get there and you had to spend $100 on anything. You could buy anything you want. You could buy pre-workout, you could buy sweatshirt, you could buy BCAAs, you could buy EAAs, you could buy intra-workout, you could buy post-workout. There's like all sorts of shit you could buy. And me and my buddy, we tried to, figure out what we were gonna do. So I got a sweatshirt, he got a sweatshirt. I got pre-workout, he got pre-workout. Then we ended up splitting the price of like an intra workout, and it was really good. The intra workout was low-key pretty good. I ran out of that pretty quick, but I'm not crazy about intra workouts. So the one that I have now is like a big tub, and it kind of saves me money because it's big. But the pre-workout that we got there, it was the Sam Sulek signature pre that they sell at Aries Nutrition. And it was shark gummy flavored. That was the best tasting pre I've ever had in my life. Now it gave a pretty good kick and everything. It was pretty good overall, but the best part of it was the flavor. By far the best flavored pre-workout I've ever had in my life. Hands down. Probably wasn't the best like in terms of like craziness and pump and craziness and caffeine and beta-alanine and like kick and all that, but I don't really know what was probably the craziest for me in terms of that, but in terms of flavor, that top of the line. So enough yapping out of me. I'm gonna finish this pre-workout inside, and we're gonna hit a pretty gnarly chest and biceps day. See you guys when we get in there. All right, so we tried 60 for the first set of 12, and we ended up getting 16. 16 was a pretty good number. So we're pretty warm right now. We're gonna jump to 70. Hopefully we can get around 10 reps, maybe more, we'll see. We're gonna focus on a nice stretch on these pecs. That was the perfect weight for 10 reps. So I think we're gonna jump up to 75 and try to get those for, I don't know, 8. And then if it feels good for 8, we might go for 80s for 6, I don't know. But if not, we might keep the 75s for 2 sets. But I'm not gonna see you guys till some concentration curls on the next exercise. So I'll see you guys on some concentration curls. All right, the beanie had to come off. We were sweating. So this is my 3rd set. I forgot to record the 2nd set. So we're doing 35, aiming for around 8. Might need to assist myself a little bit. We'll kind of see, but we're taking the pump cover off after this. Just because we're sweating a little bit. I realized I forgot to track the yogurts I had at work at the end of the day. So we actually aren't at 3,088 calories. We're at 3,288 calories. So we've had a lot of food today, which is good. We still got to eat dinner. We're still going to get even more. Hopefully we hit like 4,500. That would be a good amount of calories for the day. All right, let's check it out.
Fridays, that's it. And then if I go, I'm going to stay home today because I have a doctor's appointment, right? Sick days, right? Not even a big deal. I just have to stay home today. I have nothing going on. All that being at a certain time. But I can't do that consistently enough where it would feel like you're sick every Wednesday or something, right?
All right, let's look at the arms a little bit. We've only done one exercise, but that doesn't mean we don't have nothing going on the pump. So, whoa, don't follow me now. Not yet, at least. So, take a look at what we are working with. Woo. I like to tuck it in. This is my favorite and only compression I have left. So we're looking a little aesthetic, a little bulked, a little big. So yeah. Boy, am I liking that. So, we're only one exercise in. We're going to try to keep this pump going. We're going to do some dumbbell flies on flat bench. So, I'm going to start those up. I'm going to do a set by myself. I'll see you guys in the second set. All right, we got some dumbbell flies. We're going to do 50 pounds. I don't know how many reps we're gonna get. We're gonna try for around 10. I mean, we try to get more. You know, technically we're going for 1 million, but realistically, I think 10 is a good number. Let me straighten this out a little. There we go. All right. So 10 to 1 million. I don't want to throw those, but freaking hands were killing me. That felt good though. Felt really nice on my chest. I'm definitely getting some pumpage. So I'm gonna, that was my second set. I'm gonna do 2 more sets, progressively go up in weight. We're gonna try 55, maybe 60. And I'll see you guys on some, I don't know, cable curls or hammer curls. I'm gonna talk to one of my buddies and see what he thinks I should do first. But we're gonna do both, just depending on which one I do first or not. We'll see. I'll see you guys on some type of curl motion. All right, I just did this with 35 on each side. It felt pretty good. We're going for 40 on each side. We're doing, we're doing the cable curls, single each, up like that. Nothing crazy, pretty simple. So, let's get into it. This is gonna be a killer one. Alright, so we're like to stand right about here. I think that's pretty even. And then just squeeze slowly release. Yes. Yeah, that was definitely plenty. I got one more than I wanted, one more than I needed, and it felt really, really nice. So I'm gonna bump it to 45 on each for the next set, and hopefully we can go to 50 for this. But yeah, so I'm thinking hopefully we could do some low to high flies after we finish these curls. So probably see you guys on some low to high flies. If not, probably maybe some pec deck, I don't know, some type of fly motion. I mean, probably not pec deck because we just did flat dumbbell flies. I'm trying to hit some more upper chest, and we'll finish with some lower chest. But so I'll see you guys on whatever I got going on.
84.
All right, we're doing some cable flies, low to high.
And then he's gonna let us retake it. Huh? Yeah, he's gonna let us retake it. Because a lot of people got like 50.
Fucking retake it! You got 84 off the fuck out!
No, I'm gonna get a 90, bro. And then because
Listen, I'll tell you this from experience. I had 80 on the page. He said, the professor said, lowest, we're gonna retake it because half of you motherfuckers failed.
that's what my class.
Actually, most of it.
That's like my class.
Right?
Very low.
He said, everybody, you don't have to retake it if you don't want to, but if you retake it, just know I'm taking the highest score. I said, yo, I got 80, yo, I got 75. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna take that shit.
Exactly.
I got a 50. Oh, I was doing it. No, I passed the first time, but I failed the second. I realized after that, I was like, no, if I pass an exam first time or a quiz the first time, and they say, oh yeah, you can retake it. I ain't even taking shit. I'm taking a high score already. I'm not gonna aim for higher. It's a cancer. But you in high school.
Good.
So good. Not in college.
Surprised colleges would even let you do that. Have you ever? I'm surprised colleges would even let you do that.
Not all of you. Some professors are
Like college.
Usually they just hurt it.
No, my teacher ain't.
All right, we got some hammer curls. Nothing too crazy. Whoa. Nothing too crazy. Just some simple. Actually, we're not even gonna hold it. We're just gonna do one at a time. I just did 30. We're probably gonna jump to 35. All right. Start here. We're gonna swing a little. One more on this one. Then we started with the left. We're getting there. We are slowly but surely getting to where we need to be. So nothing really too major, but they're definitely freaking pumped. So I'll see you guys on some tough decision on what we're gonna do. Probably some dips, if I can find something to do dips on, and if not, high to low flies. So see you guys on whatever the next chest exercise was.
That's way more than what I'm doing today.
All right, so we got our last chest exercise. We're gonna do some body weight dips for as many as we can. 4 sets of this, see how it goes. So.
Like keep my feet in place, but standing right back. Handstand, I've been balanced somewhat on doing this. I'm getting better with that. Splits, I need to stretch first. Like I could probably get back to doing it all again.
I'm fucking 300.
Here we go. It's not full.
Alright, so that's the last chest exercise. I'm gonna do 2 more of these on my own, and then see you guys for some preacher curl, and then we're gonna throw in a tricep exercise at the end. We're gonna do the same one that we did last chest and biceps day. We're gonna do the overhead skull crushers, try to hit that long head as best as we can. So we're gonna do that. I'll pose for you guys, and I'm gonna do some calves and abductors and some cardio on my own. No video for that. And I'll see you guys in the car after the next bicep and next tricep exercise. Well, and after posing. So we got a lot. So I'll see you guys next bicep. All right, so we're gonna do the skull crushers now, and after we're gonna do some preacher curl. I got, instead of the rope like last time, we're gonna try the V-bar. I saw someone do this once before. It looked pretty good. I don't really know if I like it better than the rope, because the rope you can kind of go out and get like a better squeeze. This is kind of locked into that one position. It does feel pretty good though, I can't complain. So it's not as crazy of a squeeze, but I'm not really complaining too much. It feels pretty good. I did it on 60 I was going for 12 and I got significantly more than 12. I got how many, but significantly more. So we're trying 70 for 10. I really lost count. Not even halfway through. I did like the first 4, and my brain just kind of went to jello. And then I was like, huh? And then I don't know. I did some without counting, and then I started counting by 5, and then I tried 5 counting, and then I tried 3 counting. So I know I did probably more than 11. I have no clue though. So I'm gonna do 2 more sets of this. I'm probably gonna up it a little bit since that went a little easier than expected. I'm probably gonna up it to 80 and try that for 8 reps, and probably try 80 for 8 reps and probably try 90 for 6. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll see you guys on some preacher curl. All right, so we just had 2 10s on each side, nice slow and controlled, really nice squeeze on the biceps. It's the last exercise we got on camera. Then we're gonna pose. You guys will see me pose. But then I got the calves and abductors. That's not gonna be on video. So it's the last thing you guys are gonna get workout-wise for the clips. So let's get into it. For that 11th and couldn't get the 11th, so definitely perfect weight for those 10 reps on my second set. So we're probably going to honestly might keep it for another set, and then last set throw on these 10s that are below my feet that you guys can't see, and take off those 5s. So we'll just keep 2 10s on each side for the last set, but we're gonna keep this on for that 3rd set. So that's it for the workout for you guys. See you guys when I go to do the little pose down downstairs. I'll probably do some push-ups so I get the chest going a little bit, because we did triceps, then bicep. Haven't done chest in a minute, so I'll do some 1 set of push-ups before we do that pose down. So see you guys on the pose down. It should be pretty freaky. We are feeling absolutely pristine on this pull. Oh my god. bro. Who got the Clash Royale going? Look at that classic play.
Don't start me.
It has been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Tripod.
I would have forgot. I already said my name on
Too far, man.
Get mashed that mattress room, sleep at night.
All right, we are fucking done. See you guys in the car. You're probably wondering right now, Ben, where the hell are we? You guys are laying down on my sweatshirt in between my headphones and my pre-workout. I let my brother, I let Gabe use the tripod because he forgot his, and he was like, "Can I use your tripod?" And I was like, "Dude, you wouldn't let me use your belt the other day when I was trying to deadlift." And he was like, "Oh, that's different. They have belts here." But hear me out. Those belts barely fit me. I'm a little dude. I might be a little compact, but those belts are like the last clip barely fits me. Not too tight on the belt. So yeah. But we made a little agreement. I was like, "Yo, if you could help me take off my compression shirt, I will let you use my my tripod." And he was like, "Yeah, but I'm gonna need to have it the whole night because you're gonna be leaving, and I need to use it for my YouTube video." I was like, "Yeah, dude, no problem. Just help me take off my compression shirt so I could pose and do my pose down that you guys saw." And he was like, "All right." So I let him use it. So got a little loss at the end of the video here because you guys got this weird little angle going on. You guys might be moving around because you guys aren't really stable, but doesn't mean the car talk's gonna be any worse. It just means you guys are gonna be getting that weird downward angle, but as long as it doesn't bother you guys too much. Yeah, pretty wild. I gotta down the shake. Pretty wild lift. I'm gonna down this Fairlife to get that protein right to those muscles. I feel like I'm getting bigger on this bulk. I feel like we're definitely putting on some size. Might not always be in the most perfect places. We had a pump, so those muscles, the chest and biceps, are gonna look bigger. They might not actually be bigger. But they're going to appear bigger because the blood's rushed to the muscle, the water's rushing to the muscle that I'm drinking. Take your creatine, replenishes muscles and hydrates them. I'm not a scientist though. Don't take my word for everything. But yeah, it was a good lift. I had a great pump. And I was really satisfied with my entire physique the whole time. I was really happy with how it was looking. I don't like compressions too much sometimes because they really block the chest portion of it. You can't really see the chest pump until you take it off. But those arms were looking pretty freaky on like even with the compression on, just like in the middle of sets. Just like I'd hit a set and I'd look at the arms and the compression, I would be like, holy cow, what happened to my arms? They were a big weak point, And forgot to mention to you guys, I did those skull crushers with the V-bar. I ended up going to 80, and 80 felt pretty solid, and I got more reps than I needed. So I ended up going to 100 for the last set, And I got more than 6. 6 was the goal, and it felt freaking gnarly. I figured out you don't really go out like in front of you at all. You go more just straight up, and you get a much crazier tension, especially on the way back down, going at like more of a vertical angle than a horizontal one, you know. Definitely got a lot better squeeze going straight up like that, and it felt really gnarly on my triceps. Afterwards I felt really good, really pumped. But yeah, preacher curls were good. I had my buddy spot me for the last set, and I was going for 6 like gnarly stretching, like squeeze on the way up, slow on the way down sets and reps with 2 10s on each side. And I had my buddy help me on the 6th rep, which was the last one, and then I had him help me with one more. He was ready to stop, and I was like, yo, give me one more, and he helped me get another one, and it was freaking killer. I was so happy he got me with that one. Yeah, it was one of the better lifts. It was a lift to remember. Don't mind me, I'm trying to take some fucking big swigs out of this. Pardon my language. Some big swigs out of this to really hydrate myself real quick. Got to be careful when you're, eating or drinking, not drinking alcohol, but drinking anything on the road. You got to keep your eyes on the road, but got to get that last bit of protein in the bottom. Got to keep the head up. Do a little, keep a steady hand on the wheel so you don't crash at all. But yeah, it was a gnarly lift. I really don't know what else to say besides that. I can't complain in any sense whatsoever. Tomorrow we got legs. I'm hoping I can get this video up in time so that I can actually record a leg day. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do some heavy squat to start out and see how that goes. I haven't done some heavy barbell squat in a minute. I did some heavy Smith machine last weekend on Saturday with my buddy, and I was repping 315 for a good amount of reps, and that was pretty gnarly itself. I like going ass to grass and getting a real night. Like, I go slow on the way down, fast on the way up, just like any other exercise with squats, and feeling that tension in every part of my lower body, not calves, but every part of my lower body besides calves, like my glutes, my quads, my hammies, they're all getting it. And squats are really something to grow your body, to grow your legs, to grow your physique as a whole. They're really underrated, and a lot of people are like, oh, my knees hurt, I can't squat, my knees hurt. Dude, you're just making some excuse. Like most of those guys that are like, oh, I got bad knees. Dude, I work manual labor every day. My knees are so messed up from going in and out of the truck. I don't use knee sleeves, I don't use nothing. Just deal with the pain, just stretch, if you got pain, stretch. That's your solution there. And if you stretch and it's still not feeling great, I don't know what to tell you. You kind of just gotta go with it. You're not gonna get you're not gonna get growth quite like the squat that you get from squats. Sorry, I'm getting some gym brain right now. Yes, heavy squats can really do it for you. I'm thinking we're gonna do a little 12, 10, 8, 6, progressively go up, and really push it on those squats. You're really not gonna see anyone with huge legs that doesn't squat barbell. You can grow from some leg extensions and hamstring curls, but you're not gonna grow quite like squats. You're not gonna hit everything like that. And Tom Platz used to say it all the time. And he was the quad father. That was his nickname. He had the biggest legs I've ever seen. And I haven't seen him in person, but like the pictures, freaking gnarly. Best legs I've ever seen. They were humongous. Oh, somebody was telling me something. They were huge and something to admire. Oh. And a lot of people, they don't do they won't do lunges. They're like, oh, dude, what are lunges gonna do for you? They're sus. They look weird. Oh, dude, my knees hurt. I'm not doing lunges. Another freaking knee pain excuse for something. Lunges are freaking gnarly. My coach, when he used to send me lunges for my leg days, he used to send me, like, he would send me GIFs for, like, I don't know if it's GIF or GIF, whatever you want to call it, for every exercise, but, like, the lunges one was C-Bum doing it, and you could see his legs while he was wearing a pair of shorts, and his legs were freaking gnarly. So that just tells me, like, dude, those lunges are gonna get me some freaking C-Bum legs at some point, hopefully. If his legs are that massive and he's doing lunges, he must be doing lunges for a reason. He wouldn't just be doing lunges for the heck of it, you know? Oh shoot, I just freaking looped around like I'm going home. I'm not supposed to be going home right now. Alright, we're gonna take this highway down. This part of the highway down, because I'm not gonna do another loop around. If I go this way, it's gonna be the same distance anyway. Yeah, legs is gonna be something tomorrow. I'm really hoping my upper body's gonna be really sore. Last chest day, my upper body was really sore. My chest was sore for days. It actually just stopped being sore today. It was sore for we lifted on Monday. It was sore Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today's Friday. And it was just not sore anymore. And we just killed it. We just annihilated it. Annihilated those pecs. Biceps were sore too. They were really sore. Even the triceps got some soreness, and we only did one exercise for them. We went pretty gnarly on them anyway. But yeah, I think that's all we got to say. I will. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's legs. You know, if not, it's gonna be the back and shoulders again. I'm not skipping leg day. It's not like I'm skipping it. I was gonna say, you guys have seen my legs, but I haven't worn shorts in a while. I don't like to wear shorts unless I'm pumped up and have hit legs and have a leg pump. It's the only time I really like to show off those legs. Even though my legs aren't small by any means compared to my physique at all. Like, my hammies are really big. They're a strong suit. My quads are pretty big too, but the legs are definitely not a weak point for me. But even still, my quad insertions are pretty high, so I gotta wear some pretty short shorts to like show off my legs. And it's getting colder out. I mean, that's probably just a stupid excuse. Yeah, I'm not a fan of showing off my legs unless they're pumped, or unless I'm on stage. I mean, they're probably gonna be pumped if I'm on stage. We're doing some body weight squats, some body weight lunges backstage. But yeah, you guys haven't seen the legs in a while. Hopefully you'll see them in tomorrow's lift. If not, you know, like I said, back and shoulders. Might wear a pair of shorts just so you guys can see the legs and the whole physique, fully rounded and everything. Oh, my form's pretty freaky from this angle. Don't want to flex too hard and freaking tear my bicep because they're getting cold now. But yeah, I'm gonna be calling it a night. That's it for this video. Hope you guys have a fantastic, blessed rest of your day. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, rest of the weekend, because I don't know if I'd be getting that video uploaded, that back and shoulders video uploaded until like Monday. So have a blessed rest of your week, your month, your year, everything, you know. keep dreaming, keep shooting for the stars, keep chasing your goals. And, you know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for you if you just keep doing whatever's necessary and pushing your hardest, and keep God in mind. So, like I said, have a blessed day, people.